Hi friends! I am here in my tiny kitchen and I am making my green sauce, and so I figured it was about time I showed you how to do it on a video. So here we go. Alright, so here I have herbs. This is a lot of herbs. I bought way too many herbs. These are actually 2 weeks old. Not gonna lie to you, they're 2 weeks old. I was keeping them in this jar with water and a plastic cover over it, and I did need to pick out some of the yellow ones, but they're still really healthy. So this is parsley, Italian parsley. This is cilantro. My base recipe normally is just cilantro or just parsley. I also have a little bit of mint that I need to use up, so this is great. If you need to do a combo, you can do that. If you need to just do one, that's fine. And if you need to use stuff up, this is the perfect place to use up some extra greens that you have. So I have my big bunch like this. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut into kind of a few chunks, including the stems, okay? So just a few pieces like that. Same thing with the parsley. Just a few big chops. When you get to the stems, you can do them a little bit smaller if you can. Okay, that's that. So let's see, we're gonna see if I can get them all into this container. So this is a 4-cup Pyrex. This is a little bit bigger. This is a bit more herbs than I usually make. Usually I just do one bunch of herbs, or like the equivalent of one bunch. So, but I also will do it in 2 batches. So we're gonna do this in 2 batches. So first I stuff as much as I can get in there. And you usually want to stuff the hardest thing to blend first. So parsley is a little bit harder, or hard isn't really the right word, but like slightly more fibrous than cilantro, so it's a little bit harder to blend, so we're gonna do that one first. So now we're gonna put our garlic in. So I have 3 cloves of garlic. I just smashed them with my knife. I'm just gonna take the skins off now. That's easy to do that because I smashed them. So, you know, garlic press Jess, I like garlic, so I'm gonna do 3 cloves, and I may add more if I want, but get the garlic in there. All right, some salt. I usually do about a teaspoon of Diamond Crystal kosher salt and some olive oil. And so the olive oil, I'm gonna drizzle along the sides. I never measure it. Just enough to get it going to blend. So you can also, you know, you can add a lot of different stuff to this. You can add some citrus juice or vinegar, some kind of acid. I'm gonna keep it plain for now and just do this, but sometimes if I really need more liquid, I will add the juice right now. Okay, so now I have my immersion blender. So this is the All-Clad immersion blender. It is very powerful. I think it's like 600 megawatts or something. So now I'm going to really get it in there. I want the garlic to be right in there so it gets blended first too. And then I'm gonna just go like this. All right, so you can see it's starting to blend. See that saucy stuff is more what we want. So I'm gonna add the rest of my herbs, some more herbs at this point. And you wanna make sure you get the stems in there because they're the hardest to blend. If you put harder things to blend in at the end, then you're gonna have more chunks and it's gonna be not as good. A little bit of water on your herbs is okay. That kind of helps it blend together. All right, so everything's in now. Much better. Okay, this is, so you can see it's a little bit fibrous. That's probably because this parsley was a little bit more on the fibrous side. Sometimes, you know, herbs are just like a little bit more fibrous than other times. Sometimes they're really soft and tender. This was kind of more of a fibrous parsley, so that's why you're getting more of those strings, but I don't really care about those. They taste fine. Maybe they get stuck in your teeth a little bit, but not a big deal. So that's pretty much it. So now I'm gonna taste it, see if I need to adjust my flavors. You can see that all those herbs made maybe like 2 cups of sauce. So, you know, more herbs the merrier. This sauce will be gone like in a few days. Okay, time to taste it. See what we need to adjust. Okay, it's very good. I can taste the olive oil a little bit more than I like to, so I probably just added a little bit too much olive oil, which is fine. So I think I am going to add a little bit of citrus juice to balance it out. Normally I would add lemon, but I think I'm going to do lime tonight because I have a lot of lime juice, or limes, so. All right, so got half a lime. Squeeze that in there. I always like to do once and then turn it over, like on the side. Let's do it again. Just get maximum juice out of it. All right, and then you're gonna taste it after one because that's probably plenty. In fact, that might even be a lot, but it's a pretty hearty amount of green sauce, so. Mix it up. And give it another taste. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay. And that's it. Green sauce, there you go. This is ripe for additions. You can add capers, you can add anchovies, you can add any kind of citrus, you can add vinegar and make it more like a chimichurri. Red wine vinegar would be more like a chimichurri. You can add onion, you can add shallots, you can add tons of different stuff, spices, and make it more like a zhuzh, which is like a Middle Eastern sauce with like cumin and cloves and maybe coriander in there. So yeah, this is just the base, and from here I will make variations, but honestly this simple version is probably my favorite because it's just so easy and the best. Bye! All right, so here's a close-up of my green sauce. You want to store it in the fridge for about 3 to 5 days max, I would say. It'll stay green for a good like 2 to 3 days, and then it'll start to change colors a little bit, but it's really bright and green and delicious. There you have it. Green sauce takes about 10 minutes less to make. It's a great way to use up your herbs. I always have herbs, and when I don't know what to do with them, I make this. It's my favorite thing, and it is ripe for experimentation. So I hope you make it and enjoy. Bye!